Welcome everyone. In today's video we're going to take a look at what is chapter 7 in the Barber book and chapter I believe 10 and 16 in the cosmetology book. It's basically chemistry. Now there's a few words you need to know here in this chapter, words that are not usually used in regular conversation: astringent, surfactant, and humectant. Those three words will show up on your test, I guarantee it. Astringent, surfactant, and humectant. And more importantly, we're going to discuss the pH scale. Most people have a pretty good idea what the pH scale is. It measures the pH of human hair, skin, and nails. It goes from 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. Everything below 7 is acid. Everything above 7 is alkaline. Now, on your test, they're going to ask you about very specific numbers here. Okay? For example, what is the pH range of shampoo? Just in general, all shampoos. And the answer is 4.5 to 7.5. Then they'll ask you a couple of very specific types of shampoo. What is the pH of balancing shampoo? The answer is 4.5 to 5.5. Balancing shampoo is very mild shampoo. You can think Johnson's baby shampoo, but more important for our test, it's shampoo for color-treated hair. When you sell your client a shampoo for color-treated hair, you're selling the client a very, very mild shampoo. It's called balancing shampoo. On your state board exam, the pH of balancing shampoo, a shampoo for color-treated hair, is 4.5 to 5.5. Now, the other one they like to ask about is clarifying shampoo. Clarifying shampoo is a very strong shampoo. It's primarily used before chemical services, perms, relaxers, hair color. It's also very useful if you're in the barbershop and you have people coming in with life styling products in their hair, paste, gel, wax. The clarifying shampoo will get all that stuff out. Finally, if you have customers who live out in the country and they have well water, it's called hard water. It has minerals like iron and rust. This is very tough on your shears, your clippers. It just doesn't, it plays hell in the sauna in the barbershop. You need to get this out. You're going to use a clarifying shampoo. The clarifying shampoo has what is called a chelating agent. If you see the word on your test, do not look up at the ceiling. The answer is not there. chelating. Chelating agent is found in clarifying shampoos. It's a very strong shampoo, will strip everything off your hair, and sometimes we need to do that. Now, there's a little bit of confusion here on the pH because the barber book doesn't tell what the pH is. The cosmetology book doesn't tell what the pH is. Only the brand new cosmetology book tells what the pH is. And it says the pH is 7 or above. Unfortunately, if you Google chelating agents or clarifying shampoos, one Google site says it's 8 and above, and one says it's 9 to 10. So honestly, I don't know what the answer is. I'm guessing the people who wrote the test used the Milady textbook, and they're going to say the pH of chelating shampoos, clarifying shampoo, is 7 and above. Now you also have the pH of conditioners. It's an easy one, 3.0 to 5.5. Now I have had in the past a teacher call me and ask me why I keep saying that. She knows the answer is 3.5 to 5.5. I said, ma'am, with all due respect, it says in the book 3.0 to 5.5, and that is the test question answer. Now, a couple of other points before we finish. This is a really short one. 2 words which I hope will be coming up on the screen: sodium hypochlorite and sodium hydroxide. They sound very similar on your test. Sodium hypochlorite and sodium hydroxide. They have nothing in common. Sodium hypochlorite is Clorox bleach. It's where the manufacturers made up the word Clorox from hypochlorite. Sodium hypochlorite is bleach, not for your hair, but for bleaching, white towels and things, okay? It's a disinfectant very commonly used in the barbershop and beauty salon industry. It has a pH of, a pH of 5.25. That is the strength. That is the required strength for any disinfectant. Now you can go in any major grocery store, Walmart, Target, And you can find, competitor knockoff brands. They're much cheaper, but if you look at the back, it doesn't say 5.25, it says 2.5. So what they've done is they've watered it down. You're basically paying the same price. It seems cheaper, but it's half the bottle is full of water. Okay? On your test, a disinfectant, sodium hypochlorite, 5.25%. Now the other word, sodium hydroxide, is a chemical relaxer. It's the main chemical used in chemical relaxers, sodium hydroxide. It has a pH of 12.5 to 13.5. Now, as an example of how strong this really is, go to the grocery store, walk down the aisle and pick up Drano or Mr. Plumber or Liquid Plumber or whatever it is they sell for drain cleaners. Look on the back on the ingredients and see what it says. After water, the next ingredient is sodium hydroxide. Now, there are a number of lawsuits pending now, Google it, you'll see it, about hair relaxers. You're putting Drano on your head and then wondering why it ruins your scalp and your hair. It's pretty simple, okay? On your test, sodium hypochlorite and sodium hydroxide. Now, give us a call if you have any questions, 760-534-4434. Visit our website, www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com. When you get there, you can order our books, all the questions and answers for your test, barber, cosmetology, aesthetics, or nail technology. There's also free practice tests. Go up to the top bar, it says free practice test, click on it, drops down, pick out your subject, barber, cosmetology, skincare, or nails. The test is 25 questions. There are 50 questions in the test bank. You can take the test 100 times if you want. It will just keep recycling the same 50 questions in 25 imprints. Same concept the State Board uses. They have about 1,000 questions in their State Board exam. They will push a button and your test will pop out. Depending upon your state, could be as low as 70, could be as high as 110. You could take the test 110 times. It's never going to be the same test. It just scrambles up those same 1,000 questions. We use the same system. You can take our test many times as you want, but after a couple of times through, you're going to see the same questions just start recycling. We've tried to mimic the State Board exam as much as possible. Finally, if you really think you need some special training, some special attention, okay, give us a call. We do private training. It's just the instructor and you. If you have an Apple phone, it's done on FaceTime. If you have an Android, it's done on WhatsApp. Doesn't matter where you are in the country, you're only a phone call away. It's 5 sessions. It will cover every chapter in your book with special emphasis on the most heavily tested chapters. For everyone, barber or Cosmo, it's infection control. Now for barbers, it's also shaving. For cosmetologists, there's no shaving, it's nails and makeup. Otherwise, it's exactly the same test. Barbers and cosmetologists, hair cutting, hairstyling, chemical services, meaning permanent waves, chemical relaxers, soft curl perms, curl reformations, and then hair color, bleaching, toning, highlighting, things that especially barbers never think they will be tested on until they're sitting in the test and there's 25 questions on hair color and permanent waving chemical relaxers. So give us a call, 760-534-4434.